Let's bring in former Trump campaign manager Corey Lewandowski. Corey, it's great to have you with us. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
The president is the deal maker in chief. He's tilted to the Democrats. It's an ongoing process. It is bipartisan, and it gets more and more as we go down the road. You happy with this?
Look, I'm happy that we're actually getting something done in Washington for a change. We have seen stagnation on behalf of the Republicans in Congress for the last 8 months. They haven't been able to deliver on the promise to repeal and replace Obamacare. They haven't delivered on the promise for tax reform yet. They haven't delivered on the promise for an increase in spending for transportation infrastructure projects. So it's time to start moving forward. And what that means now is everybody solely focused for the next 3 months at minimum of getting a tax reform package done to give relief to middle class.
Yeah. How about the base? Do you think Mr. Trump's base will be happy with him flirting like he is with Democrats?
I think what the base wants is very simple. They want a tax package in front of them. They want the fulfillment of the promises that he made on the campaign trail. And if that means that for the next 3 months, because we don't have a debt ceiling conversation taking place in Congress, that we can focus all of our efforts to get that tax package done, which, Stuart, it's 3 simple parts. Repatriate the money coming in from overseas so we can get that money. It's somewhere between $2 and $8 trillion. No one even knows how much is overseas. Double the standard deductions for the middle-class working family. And then, very simply, you're taking care of everybody. And then you're cutting the corporate tax rate from somewhere between 35 all the way down to 15%, and that includes all the sub-S chapter corporations. You do that, the economy's going to explode.
A big chunk of the Republican Party, well, not a big chunk, but a sector of the Republican Party is not happy with this.
Yeah, but that's okay. Listen, you know what they're going to be happy with? When we start growing at not 1%, we've seen that in this third quarter, we're growing at about 3.5% and almost 4% in the economy. That's what the American people are going to be happy about. That's what the American public wants. You have to remember, we have $20 trillion in debt. Congress has had a chance to do something about this for a long time. They've kicked the can down the road. It's now time to give tax reform so we can actually start paying off that debt.
There were reports that Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin was not happy with the president's deal with the Democrats about the debt. But he didn't express those feelings later on in an interview this morning. But let me wrap it up with you, Corey, like this. I see a political realignment here. Do you?
I see a president who wants to get things done irrespective of party, a person who didn't run as the party establishment, who's been so fed up with a broken Washington that if he can work with Democrats or Republicans in a bipartisan fashion to get the right thing done for the country, he's willing to do that.
I just wonder how our viewers will feel about this. We're waiting eagerly for their response. Corey Lewandowski, I'm not sure what to expect, I've got to tell you. Corey, thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good stuff. Now,